Something that's going to be really cool and something that I'm personally super excited for is there is what seems to be a Sydney Parrish Tricia Whitaker collab on the way for like involving Hoosiers Connect in some way, shape, or form. Sid Parrish, obviously beloved Indiana Hoosier. Tricia Whitaker, a professor at Indiana, sideline reporter for the Rays. She also does Apple TV's Sunday or Friday Night Baseball. But she was the first official interview of the Sideline podcast, which was hosted by me, Justin Berger, and Doug Watley. That was during COVID. So
No
I
way.
personally I've interviewed Tricia Whitaker. So she was awesome. My two podcast like co-hosts at the time had her as a professor. I didn't have the chance to take her class, but yeah, so I'm super excited to see which way that goes. I know obviously we know the level of Hoosier that Sid Parrish is, but Tricia Whitaker is a very proud Hoosier herself, so this is going to be really cool.
Yeah, do you think we could interview her again?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. Probably, I would have no problem reaching out. I wasn't the initial contact or primary contact for that. But obviously I'm still close to the people I did the podcast with, so it's probably something we could.
I think that'd be cool. Be a cool little reunion.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
And then just a little bit of basketball news, Brad. The Coaches Challenge is coming to college basketball. I saw this tweet from Jeff Borrello. He said that there will be no video review in I think in the last 2 minutes without a challenge, or no video or no like out of bounds review without a challenge. So definitely an interesting wrinkle added to college basketball.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm sure it'll play out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Not too concerned about that. Is that the only thing that's reviewable? I'm pretty sure it's going to be similar to like the NBA, the Coaches Challenge that's been implemented just this year. So if it's anything similar to that, I think that's worked out pretty good. So I have no problems with that. Anything to make the two games similar is a-okay in my book. Because at the end of the day, I've always believed that I get it. The G League's great, but college basketball will always be the minor leagues for the NBA. If you end up in the G League, it's just yeah, you might get a 2 day, you might get a 10-day, you might get a 2-way contract, but it's so rare to become a consistent NBA player. Once you even touch the G League, it's very difficult, especially these days. And with the expanded rosters and everything like that, to see the floor from the G League. So anything to make the NBA similar to college, I'm all for it.
Wait, I completely forgot about this actually, but Trey Galloway was having NBA workouts.
He's had 4.
Shout out to Trey Galloway.
Yeah, he's meeting with Woody in Sacramento. He's been.
I know he worked out with the Warriors as well. Yep. And then the Hoosiers are going to bring 7'3" Italian center Luigi Suigo for a visit next week.
So let's go 7'3".
We've talked about we talked about the need or Indiana's lack of height and how they may address that. Now, obviously, this isn't a quick fix, but you go from having the tallest guy on your roster be 6'11" or 6'10" to 7'3", and it's I think he's a class of 26 guy. I think he's like a.
So he can't reclassify and take one of those 2 scholarship spots we have available?
Who knows what's up with these?
Well, even if he does reclassify, if he has to reclassify, he's probably not ready. And even if he is 20, even if he would be able to put him on an Indiana jersey come, the fall, I don't think, his opportunity to play. It's pretty obvious what DeVries' vision is, at least at the 5. It's Bailey and Sam Alexis.
No, he's going to need to put on some size, it looks like, before he's ready to play in the Big Ten.
Is he like a Daimara type skinny? It didn't seem like it, to be honest. But
no, he's not like super. He's not like the 7'5" like stick dude on Florida, but he's also not like built like even Trace was.
Yeah, I mean Trace is 6'9".
Skilled though, very skilled and athletic.
So is a Daimara, and he can start at UCLA under Mick Cronin. So he'll be our problem now at Michigan. So can't get rid of him.